Hi guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel, Couponing with Kayla. I'm so happy that you're joining me for today's video. We have some great deals. I cannot wait to get into them. So we're outside of CVS and we have a new digital coupon for 10 off 25, and that is on a beauty purchase. So they've got their epic beauty sale going on, and that coupon covers a lot of items. So it's not just makeup and facial care products. It also includes hair care products, body wash, toothpaste, all kinds of different things are included in that. So you can clip that coupon on your app, or you can print it out at the Redbox machine by tapping in your phone number or scanning that CVS card. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna look at the deals. I have a few different scenarios for you guys, and I also have some rolling reward scenarios. So I'll have a free printable list below the video, plus we'll go over the receipt when we get done. So stick around for all the deals. And also, if you're a Walgreens shopper, I did Walgreens this morning, so definitely head over and check out my Walgreens haul as well when you get done here. If you're going to be shopping there this week, we've got some pretty good savings over there as well. And if you are new to my channel, I'm so happy that you're here. I hope this video helps you save money. And if you enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button down below, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new ones. I'm going to take a sip of my iced coffee in my little ghost cup, and we're going to get in here and we're going to check out these deals. Also find me over on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for some post and short videos if you're over there as well. But let's go ahead and check it out. So you should be able to see that 10 off 25 digital coupon, but if you want to print it, or if you need to print it, you don't see it on your app, you can go ahead and click right here and then type in your phone number. Then that is going to let you print out your coupon. So I did that for one account, and then my other one is digital. So we're going to go ahead and look at a few deals. This one does not have coupons, but the Tree Hut products that are around $10.49 get a $3 extra buck when you buy one. We also have this deal on the Eucerin and the Nivea for $4.99. Get a $3 extra buck when you buy one. These products do qualify for the 10 off 25 beauty items, so you could go ahead and put some of these deals in a scenario and they wouldn't require any other coupons. Another one is on the larger body washes. So these are the Nivea body washes. The men's and the women's are $8.99. You get a $4 extra buck, making it $4.99 for this large bottle. No other coupon needed, but it can work for the 10 off 25. Palmer's products are buy one, get one 50% off. These are $6.29. So two of these would total $9.43. You get a $6 extra buck back, making it $3.43 for two. No coupons that I know of for these, but we do have a 10 off 25 that will work for these. Did y'all see that fall off? All right, next we have the larger Dove body wash. These are $10.99 each, but they're buy two, get a $3 extra buck. These also qualify for your 10 off 25 digital, so if you love the Dove body wash, you could grab these. Eco Tools and Real Technique products are spend $15, get a $10 extra buck. This is a really great deal. I personally would rather get the Eco Tools products because you get more in the package. See if your store has these for $14.99 or $16.99. If you're like me and you can only get these products, I got one for $8.79 and one for $7.29, getting me to as close to $15 as I could. It puts me at $16.08, and you get a $10 extra buck back, making it $6.08 for two. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab a Neutrogena product. The acne patches are all out at my store, but we do have a $3.50 digital for those, and it also works for this one right here, and you get a $5 extra buck back. It makes your final cost only a little over $2 for one of these products, which is a pretty good deal. And don't forget, your 10 off 25 coupon works for these as well as those makeup brushes we talked about. Next, we have the Clean and Clear products. They are also spend 10, get 5. This is $9.99. We have a $2 digital. You'd pay $7.99, get $5, making it $2.99. We have some 75% off items, so double check your store. See if you can find anything for super cheap. Also, these bubble products right here, you normally don't see these that cheap, so let me know if you've tried this, but it's just $4.99 at my store. This one is 50% off. Next, we're looking at the Monday hair care. These are $5.79, buy one, get one 50% off. Get a $4 extra buck on 2. I personally do like these products. That's the cheapest option, but as you can see, there's several products included in the deal. We could go ahead, grab 2. We're going to be at a total of $8.68. We have a $1 digital, so you'd pay $7.68, get a $4 extra buck. That would end up making it $3.68 for 2, and it's also included with the 10 off 25 coupon. The L'Oreal Elvive is 2 for $10. We have a $3 digital coupon. You would pay $7 and get a $3 extra buck, making these 2 for $4. Crest products are $3.99 each, 3 totaling $11.97 with a 5 off 3 digital. It'd be $6.97, get a $5 extra buck, making it $1.97 for 3. Now, toothpaste, like I told you guys at the beginning of the video, is also included with that 10 off 25 coupon, but that coupon is a one-time use, so you want to pick and choose what you use it for. Crest mouthwash is $5.49, buy 2, get a $5 extra buck. The 5 off 3 digital coupon that works for the toothpaste also works for these, so you could go ahead and grab a couple of these if you want, but just keep in mind that it is the same coupon. Also, we do have some $1 Ibotta rebates for this, so I'm going to show you a scenario with it here in a minute. Next, we're grabbing some Colgate for $3.99 each, so 2 will total $7.98. With a 3 off 2 digital, you'd pay $4.98, get a $4 extra buck, making it 98 cents for both. Now, if you really want to use your 10 off 25 on oral care products, or do you just want a deal that is a moneymaker, this could be an option for you. These items total $30.93. We have the 10 off 25, we have the 5 off 3, that works for any of these Crest products, and then we have a $3 off Colgate. You would pay $12.93, and then you would earn 2 $5 extra bucks, a $4 extra buck, and $2 cash back on Ibotta, making your final cost completely free and a $3.07 moneymaker. Another way to do the 10 off 25 would be to grab the Crest, the Colgate, and the Monday hair care. These items total $28.63. We would use our 10 off 25, 5 off 3, 3 off 2, and 1 off 1. That would get you down to $9.63, but we would get back a $5 extra buck and 2 $4 extra bucks, and that would make your final cost completely free and a $3.37 moneymaker. A third option is grabbing the Crest Deal, the Nivea, and one of the Tree Hut products for a total of $27.75. We use our 10 off 25 coupon and a 5 off 3 for the Crest. No coupons for our other 2 products, but we would be left to pay $12.75. You would get a $5 extra buck and 2 $3 extra bucks, making your final cost for these items only $1.75. Several of the Kellogg's and General Mills cereals are $1.99 each this week. For example, with the General Mills cereal, you could grab 2 for $3.98, use $1 off 2 digital, pay $2.98, and get $1 back on Ibotta for buying 2, making it $1.98 for 2. With the Kellogg's, we don't have an attaching digital for these $1.99 boxes, but we do have 75-cent Ibotta rebates. Just make sure you scan these in the store to make sure of which cereals they are attaching to. There are also several snacks that are $1.99 this week, and also we have buy one get one free on the Nutri-Grain bars as well. So these are the items that I'm going to pick up. I'm actually going to roll some of my extra bucks from another transaction to pay almost zero out of pocket on this deal. So stay tuned for the receipts and we'll go over how we can do that. Some of the dish soap this week is buy one get one 40% off. So if you want to grab the Ajax, 2 of these would be $6.22. Get $2 back in extra bucks, making it $4.22 for 2. Next, we're going to go ahead and pick up some items for the spend 30, get a $10 extra buck. We have this Tide for $6.99 with a $1 digital. We also have the Tide Pods for $12.99 with a $3 digital. The Tide Pods for $5.49 with a $1 digital. And then we're going to come over here and grab a paper product. So we can grab some of the Cottonelle that is $9.99. Now, just a side note, if your store follows the 98% rule, which I think a lot of stores do, you don't need the Tide Pods that are $5.49, but I'm going to go over both scenarios. So if you grab all these items, it's $35.46. We have a $3 digital for Tide, and then we have 3 $1 digitals. So you would pay $29.46, get a $10 extra buck, making it $19.46 for all these items. But most stores follow the 98% rule. So for example, we could take off the Tide Pods that are $5.49. You'd be at $29.97. You've met 98% of the $30 mark. So you would use your $3 digital and 2 $1 digitals for the Tide and also for the toilet paper. That would get you down to $24.97, get a $10 extra buck, making it $14.97 for all these items minus the small pack of Tide Pods. Now, I have several different rolling extra buck scenarios on the printable list below the video, but this is just one of them. So I showed you this deal already where we grabbed all these items and we got $11 back in extra bucks. If you were grabbing these items, you could take the $11 extra bucks earned on this transaction and use it on that laundry transaction. So for example, you could lower your out-of-pocket cost by $11 by using those rewards, or if you're doing one of these other deals, you can use those extra bucks to lower the out-of-pocket cost on that deal that would normally be a higher out of pocket. Another good way to roll your extra bucks is grabbing a product that normally doesn't have coupons or deals on it. So for example, if you used $11 in extra bucks on this, it would just be 49 cents out of pocket. Alright guys, so this is everything I'm picking up. We're about to head over to self-checkout and then we'll go over the receipts when we get done and talk final cost of everything we're grabbing today. I just want to show you guys what it looks like at the register. So you would type in your phone number, hit finish and pay, and it is going to auto select the coupons that you have clipped on your account. So for example, it is clipping for us on this first transaction, the Monday, the Colgate, the Crest, and also the 10 off 25. So I'm going to go ahead and select my $2 in extra bucks that I have, and you can see here this total is dropping way down. This is my total, and then for your next transaction, you can select the extra bucks that you want to use. You have to add these to your account ahead of time or use the paper version when you're checking out. And by rolling those rewards, we have a much less out-of-pocket cost. And then so on and so forth for each transaction, which you'll see on the receipts.
Please remember to take your receipt. Scan coupon.
Alright guys, so I'm back home and this is my CVS haul for this week. So on today's haul, I used two different accounts. I used one account for almost everything that I did, and then I used a separate phone number for one other deal. So the reason that I do that is because when we have these deals come around for like the 10 off 25 beauty, if you are using one phone number, it is a one-time use coupon per an account. So I use my phone number every single week for all of my deals pretty much. I hardly ever use a second account. But when deals like this come around, I can go ahead and use, for example, my daughter's phone number. She has a CVS account, so it will give her the 10 off 25 coupon. I also have a CVS account with my husband's phone number where I can get the 10 off 25 coupon. Now, I did print the one for his account today, but I did not use it, so I've only done the deal twice, one on my account, one on my daughter's account. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start going over the receipts and talking final cost. So for the first transaction, I grabbed the Colgate, the Crest, and the Monday hair care. So we're going to go ahead and look over this receipt. This is the deal that I was doing for the 10 off 25. So you can see all of our items there, and then you can see the coupon. So I did not have anything but a $2 extra buck to start with. So I had the $5 off Crest, $3 off Colgate, $1 off Monday, and then that 10 off 25. So my total was $7.63. Yours would be $9.63 if you didn't have that extra buck. But if you have some extra bucks to pay with, you could pay almost nothing out of pocket on this transaction. Now we got a $4 extra buck back for the Monday hair care. Then we ended up getting back a $5 extra buck for the Crest and a $4 one for the Colgate. So all of those extra bucks back ended up making that transaction completely free and a $3.37 moneymaker. That was such a good deal. I was really, really happy with that transaction. Then I went ahead and I took the extra bucks that I earned on that one and rolled it into the next transaction. So you can see right here, our total was $3.08 on this. Now, obviously, if we add back in those extra bucks, our total would have been a little bit higher. Now, we earned back a $10 extra buck on this transaction. So I paid that $3.08, got the $10 back. So technically those products cost $6.08. Now, I definitely think it's a way better deal if you can get the Eco Tools set that has like all the brushes and everything, but my store doesn't carry those, unfortunately. So this was my best option without spending more. There's Apollo. Then for transaction number 3, I did the Neutrogena deal and the Eucerin deal. My store was all out of the acne patches, but this is a very similar similar price, and it also works for the $3.50 digital. So went ahead and grabbed that. So you can see here on the receipt we had our $3.50 digital and our $10 extra buck from the Real Techniques deal. So our total was $2.28 out of pocket. Of course, if you add back in that $10, it would have been $12.28. And on this, we got a $5 extra buck and a $3 extra buck for that deal. Made the final cost on those two items just $4.28. Then for my last transaction on this account, I grabbed the 4 boxes of cereal and 1 of the Gushers. All of those products were on sale this week for $1.99 each. So you can see right here, I used a $1 digital for General Mills. Then I used the $8 worth of extra bucks we earned on the last transaction. Plus it gave me that 2% in extra bucks, which was like 28 cents. So it got our total down, I think that says 67 cents. So if you're not using those few cents in extra bucks, your total will be around like 95 cents for those items. But then we submitted over to Ibotta. We got 75 cents each on the Frosted Flakes, and then we got $1 back for buying 2 General Mills cereals. So the final cost on that transaction was $6.17. So overall, for all 4 transactions, that one, this one, and all of the cereal and snacks, was a final cost of $13.16. Now, out-of-pocket cost for me on those 4 transactions was $13.66. If you weren't paying with that other $2 extra buck that I used on the first transaction, you would be at around $15.94 out of pocket or so, without that $2 extra buck or without those extra few cents in extra bucks that I had. Now, I went ahead and I started to use a different account so I could do the 10 off 25 deal again. So on this one, I grabbed the 3 Crest, the Nivea, and the Tree Hut product. These are products that we don't always get deals on, so you can add them in. That way you're saving money on these products without spending a lot out of your own pocket. So with those items right there, you can see my receipt. I did not start off with any extra bucks on this one, so I had the $5 Crest Digital, the 10 off 25, and then I actually had a $3 birthday reward on this account. So the $3 birthday reward kind of is like an extra buck. So using that, it actually lowered my cost by $3, so it was $9.45. Now, if you don't have that, you're gonna be at $12.45. I'm not gonna add that back into my totals just because that's not an extra buck that I earned on something previously. That's something that they gave me. So I paid the $9.45, and on this deal, the extra bucks we got back was $5 on Crest, $3 on Nivea, and $3 on the Tree Hut. So the final cost on this transaction right here for me ended up being free and $1.55 moneymaker. Now, if you don't have that $3 and you're paying the $12.45 and you're getting $11 in extra bucks back, your final cost is still only $1.45 for those items. I think that is an awesome deal. This product is normally almost $11 just by itself. Now, once you have the $11 back in extra bucks, you could buy pretty much anything that you want to in the store. I decided to go ahead and use mine on a product that I was almost out of. I literally am scraping the bottle. It's not something that we really get many deals on, so sometimes I'll add it into like a gift card deal if like Target has a promotion or something like that. Otherwise, don't get many deals on it. So I went ahead and grabbed this EOS lotion. This one smells so good, and it is $11.49. Well, I had $11 in extra bucks from that transaction that I earned, so that left me to pay only 49 cents plus tax out of pocket on that transaction. No extra bucks back or anything, but I think that turned out really well. So for me on that one, since one was $1.55 moneymaker and technically this one was $11.49 if you add it back in, it made my final cost on those 2 transactions $9.94, I believe it was, but paid even less out of pocket, or actually about the same out of pocket. So overall today, with everything that I got, I paid around, I think it was around $23.60 out of pocket for everything. But my final cost after all of the rewards, rebates, everything, and yeah, after the rewards, the rebates, everything, my final cost was $23.10 for all these items. And if we just went into the store and we were buying, we were buying these 2 items right here alone that we normally don't get deals on, you would already be at about $20 with those 2 products. So I think that was some awesome savings. One more thing that I got today I didn't include in my totals, I forgot to show, is this clearance item that I found. So this actually is a cleanser, and I'm actually kind of out of this type of product, even though I've never tried this one in particular, so I thought I would go ahead and grab it. So you can see it was normally $19.99 and it was on clearance for $4.99, and you could pay with extra bucks on this if you have them. So I went ahead and got that to try, so let me know if you've tried that. But let me know in the comments below what deals you're excited about. There are so many ways to mix and match your deals this week, and also so many ways to use that 10 off 25. I have a few different scenarios of rolling extra bucks on the printable list, even some that I may have not shown in the store, so definitely check that out. Do what works best for you. If you need makeup, or if you need body wash, or you're out of your favorite shampoo, use that 10 off 25 to work for you to get a low out-of-pocket cost on products that you like the most. You don't have to grab toothpaste. You can grab whatever you need and still get a great deal. So let me know in the comments what deals you're grabbing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.